Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to a very long overdue whole collection project pan update. I can't believe it's been so long since I've updated this project. My life has changed a lot in the last little while and I didn't have great progress when I was supposed to update this in October. And now we're halfway through November. So it's been a long time. It's been over 2 months since I've updated this project, but I'm so happy to say that I have a big update for you today. This is the final update before the finale in December, and I know a lot of people are either ending their projects early or just not rolling things in, but I'm excited to shop my stash a bit more coming into the end of the year and randomly generating a few items to pull in to shop my stash essentially. Coming in to the end of the year, it just sounds like a fun time to me, so we will be rolling things in during this project pan update as well. Let me stop rambling. I have some exciting updates, some declutter, some not so exciting updates, so let's just get into it. First up, I have my Maybelline Vivid Matte Liquid in the shade 10 Nude Flush. You guys may recognize this from my These Products Will Self-Destruct video. It's one of the very oldest creamer liquid products in my collection, and ultimately I have decided to declutter this at the end of December. I have gotten quite a bit of use on it this year. I've used it 10 times this year. It's just not my favorite color nor my favorite formula, and knowing it's so old, knowing I'm going to declutter in a couple of weeks, I'm just ready to roll this out of this project at this point because there's no way I'm going to get sufficient use on it in the next couple weeks for it to make any difference. Like, I would just rather be using other lip products at this point in the year. So this will be rolling out of this project. I had a goal to hit pan on a blush in my Alamar blush trio, this center shade here. I've only used this a total of 9 times within this project since rolling it in, but I've used this blush trio a total of 52 times since having it in my collection, and there is quite a lot of wear and tear on the center shade. Now, I really don't think I'm going to hit pan on this by the end of the year, but I am going to keep working on this occasionally. It is not my most reached for blush for like what is currently in projects right now, but I do enjoy reaching for this from time to time. So though I'm 99% sure I'm not going to meet my goal for this project by the end, I'm still enjoying using it. Another hit pan goal, I have my Tarte Breezy Cream Bronzer in the shade Seychelles. This is a mini, it has 3 grams of product. It's actually not glued in here anymore. I can't get it to go back in, but maybe this is easier for me to show you the progress I have made. I have now used this a total of 50 times, and there is certainly a dip starting, but I don't know how close I am to actually hitting pan on this cream bronzer, but I will happily keep working on this product as well. I really enjoy the tone of this. I do have a powder bronzer on top, but it is the cream bronzer I'm wearing today. Like I said, I really enjoy this a lot. I did think it was going to be easier to hit pan on it than it has actually been, but that's okay. I'm just gonna keep working on this one as well. I have a goal to finish my Ofra lip gloss in collaboration with Samantha March in the shade Queen. I have used this 9 more days for a total of 27 days of use, and it's not settled right now, but when I did roll it in, we were about halfway through, and I can tell you that now when I have the stopper out and I'm applying it, there is like hardly anything left in here. Now, when I put this huge doe foot back in, it appears that it fills up quite a bit more because that doe foot takes up so much space within this tube. And I do still get a decent amount of product out on the wand, so I don't think I'm ready to pull the stopper out by any means, but I am very happy with the progress on this. This is a beautiful warm brown nude with lots of shimmer in it. I do not like the feel of the shimmer in these Ofra glosses. I do find them to be gritty, but the look of them is so beautiful, and I feel like this will be a great gloss to wear coming into the holiday season as well. I would love for this to be an empty by the end of the year, so I'm going to keep working on it. As of the last update, I hadn't used this yet despite rolling it in quite a few months ago. This is my Essence Pure Nude Baked Blush in the shade 4 Bold Heart, and I had a very small 5-use goal on this blush, and I'm happy to say I have officially met that goal. This is the blush I'm wearing today. I love this blush formula from the drugstore. It is super affordable and they have lots of shades. I feel like there's something for everyone. They have matte blushes, glowy blushes. This is a formula that I would love to own 1 or 2 other shades in, but I'm trying to behave myself. There is so much product in here. We have 7 grams of blush. This is something I will never ever go through in my lifetime, but I'm really enjoying this. I feel like it is a beautiful, like, lively color on my cheeks. But this will be rolling out because I have met my goal. When I did update you last, we rolled in 4 more products. It was quite a big update. I only meant to roll in 3, but one of them was a sheet mask, and I just wanted to keep it in the project to kind of force myself to actually use it. So I did use this Vitamasques Sustainable Nourish Flower Nectar face mask. I just am not a face mask kind of person. Like, I do enjoy them every once in a while, but it takes a really big push for me to finally get there. But I did use this. This did have quite the floral scent to it on the face. It was a natural, probiotic, and adaptogenic sheet mask with peptides, ceramides, flower extracts such as cherry blossom, hibiscus, and orange blossom to nourish and repair the skin. I will say my skin felt very hydrated after using this, but it's not something I'm going to purchase again. The other face mask that got rolled in was my Pharmacy Honey Potion Renewing Antioxidant Hydration Mask, and even though it's been 2 months since rolling this in, I still haven't used it. It still smells fine. There is only half of this jar left, and this is 9 grams or 0.32 fluid ounces of face mask. I feel like this is just going to take me a few uses. Maybe if I can incorporate like a mask Sunday situation, this can be gone by the end of the year. It's definitely getting old. I need to use it up, and having it in this project should be the motivation I need, but clearly I haven't gotten to it yet. I rolled in this OPI nail polish in the shade Suzi, Shops, and Island Hops. When I roll in a nail polish, I want to use it 3 times. I was concerned with rolling this shade in September coming into October, and one of you guys pointed out that October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month, which you are totally correct, and I did get a ton of use out of this. In October, I used it 3 or 4 times. I made sure to paint my nails before I did a walk for the cure, which we actually did on September 30th or 29th, just for scheduling purposes. It wasn't even into October yet, but I did do a walk for the cure. I had this painted on my nails and then kept my nails painted pink, both my fingers and my toes, for a couple of weeks. So that was really amazing, and this will be rolling out as well. And lastly, I rolled in a single eyeshadow. I decided to roll in eyeshadows for just 3 uses, just to help me rotate through my collection, and that worked out really well. So the single shadow that got rolled in was this one here from M Cosmetics, and it is the shade Avocado. I did use this the 3 times since rolling it in. It's absolutely beautiful. However, I did find it competed quite a bit with the palettes in my No Pan Left Behind currently, but I did prioritize this one as it was only 3 uses needed so that I could roll it out today. It's a very beautiful, warm, grassy yellow green shimmer. I really love my M Cosmetics singles. They are these 9 at the top, plus I have an M Cosmetics highlighter that is beautiful. I should really have a look at their website and see what else I can pick up. Maybe they're having a good Black Friday sale. I love supporting Canadian indie brands. With all that being said, I'm actually rolling out 5 things today. We have the single shadow, the face mask, a liquid lipstick, a blush, and a nail polish. That's a lot of stuff. I am going to roll in just 4 things to replace these 5, whittle my project down a little bit, but let's get randomizing my whole collection. I'm only going to allow myself to roll in 1 eyeshadow type item and only 2 per product category for other things. We will just see what we get. We're going to roll 4 numbers. I just randomized by accident. I was going to tell you the numbers I had in is 2 to 2040, but the first number it wanted me to have is 268. And then we have 2031. Can we see what is happening? 1, 2, 3. Okay, let's do one more roll and just see what these are. That was really confusing to me, but we do have 4 numbers. I am so excited about these picks. It was a little chaotic to get there, but this just, every time I'm able to randomly generate, especially multiple things at once, it's so exciting to me, and this just constantly proves to me of like why I love this project pan, even though it's chaotic, even though it's not very cohesive, and it's really hard to work in with the other project pans that I am trying to be a bit more strategic with. I just get so excited to randomly generate things, pull out some different things in my collection. I have something that's going to be like a chopping block item. I have something I'm going to be able to finish before the end of the year. I just love this project pan so much, so let me know in the comments below if you want to see this come back next year. I'm feeling like I do, but maybe it will be more of a shop my stash format, having very small goals. I don't know. I do kind of like I have a mix of like hit pan, finish, and smaller 3 to 5 use goals. I like the variety. I don't know. I think it's just because I'm a chaotic person by nature that this project just works really well for me. And I will say that this year has been my most successful year with this project. I have moved through a lot of things compared to years past, so I feel like I'm just in a good rhythm. I'm going to stop rambling now. The first number, 286, belongs to my Ofra blush in the shade Chick Lit, also in collaboration with Samantha March, so we have 2 of those products. This blush has been so neglected. I actually used the one in her Life's a Draft palette a bit more, which is the shimmery side of this duo, but I really like mixing these, and I feel like this is a good tone for this time of year. I don't have that long to work on this, but I am just going to set a 5 use goal on this blush, and I'm really happy to be pulling this out of my collection and into my everyday makeup drawer. The second number, 2031, belongs to my Fantasy Cosmetica Harvest of Souls palette. This was sent to me in PR along with the blush, I believe, was also sent to me in PR. I could be wrong about that. I have some of those pieces that I bought myself. This was sent to me in PR. I am an affiliate for the brand. You can use my code emilynmax, and actually they are going to have a fantastic Black Friday sale like they did last year, and affiliate codes do stack on top. I don't know if this being their newest release is going to be included, but definitely if you are interested in Fantasy Cosmetica, check out their Black Friday sale if you are wanting to purchase things. And if you ever use my affiliate codes, I thank you so much. It really does help out more than you know. That's enough rambling aside. I cannot believe I haven't had time to dive into this palette yet. I did show this in my makeup rehab series, but this color story is absolutely amazing. I cannot wait to dive into this. My goal with eyeshadows is going to be 3 uses, so I would like to create 3 looks from this palette. Let me know if you would like to see that as like TikTok or Reels, like short form content is what I mean, or a full 3 looks 1 palette video. I'm not sure when I would have the time to do that, but this isn't really a palette that I'm going to be wearing to work by any means, but I am so excited to create 3 looks with this palette before the end of the year. I cannot wait to dive in. The third number we drew came from my Alamar blush trio, but the first shade in here, I'm already working on the second shade, so I did decide to re-roll because that would also be 3 blushes in this project, which exceeds my parameters. So the thing that got rolled in when I re-rolled is a ColourPop Super Shock highlight, but this is in the shade Counting Sheep. This one is quite old, but it still looks fine. Mine did come shattered like when I first bought it. However, this is a very, it feels just perfect. I love the feel of I say fresh, but that's actually like 4 or 5 years old, but like a good Super Shock, you know? This has quite a lot of glitter in it, and it's a very icy shade. Swatched on my hand, it does look so beautiful. It has some like multicolored, like there's almost like a pink, bluish green glitter particles in here, but with a very like icy white base. I haven't enjoyed this on my cheeks in the past, but I have not used it in a really, really long time. And pulling this out at this time of year, I'm wondering if I can make this work as like a cold girl look, or those like, what's that, like candy cane look that people are doing right now. Like this, it's quite dimensional for being a very icy highlighter, and the formula is still just so perfect that this is kind of on the chopping block, just in the sense that I haven't enjoyed this that much in the past, but I am willing to like go in with this open mind and kind of excited to use this with some of the trends going around for like winter makeup right now, and truly give it the best chance and see if I can make it work, see if I like it. You guys know I do not declutter makeup unless I have someone to actually give it to. So I might be stuck with it regardless, but I'm going to give this a good try. I'm going to say 3 to 5 uses. I'm not sure if I will get to use it that much, but really I'm just trying to determine if this is something I want to keep in my collection going into the new year. And lastly, number 462 is a perfume sample, which I will definitely be able to completely use up. This is Commodity Paper, and it is a 2 ml sample size. This is a really interesting fragrance because it really does have papery notes. And yet I like the way it smells. It has a bit of this like fresh, like almost like linen freshness to it, not like citrus freshness. Am I making any sense? I don't know. Let me look up the actual notes of this because I just feel like that would be interesting. This is in the warm and spicy fragrance family and is a warm sheer scent type with notes of amber, ISO-E Super, and sandalwood. This woody ISO-E Super blend combines with touches of sweet amber and warm sandalwood for a scent that comes alive on your skin. The molecular wood transcends skin with a lightweight, effortless glow. I love sandalwood and amber in certain fragrances, and this does have like a light papery scent. I don't know. Is this my signature scent? Definitely not, but it is one that's going to be easy to wear every single day and use this up. My fragrance collection has exploded in the last 2 years, and I need to start using up especially all my little samples and just whittling down my options. And this is the perfect opportunity to finish this guy up. So that is everything for my whole collection project pan update. We rolled in 4 new things, rolled out 5 things. I feel really good about my selection of products, and I'm excited to have some new things in my everyday makeup drawer to play with. You'll have to let me know how you're feeling about this project pan, if you want me to continue it. And if you enjoyed today's video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up so that I know, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!